All right, so I'm here with Kevin Marion and some really kind of cool pre-emission Case IH stuff. No old IH stuff here, but like Case IH, kind of a sweet spot in here.
Thanks a lot, Ryan. We're here at the Dennis and Troy Krenz estate auction that we're going to be handling on December 4th, not too far away. That's going to be a 10 a.m. start. Not a long auction, no small stuff, no small items. Real go into machinery right away. Probably about an hour and a half long auction. Start with a few smaller haying and livestock related, go kind of right into tillage, and then we finish up with all these good tractors.
And a pretty nice combine.
Yes,
and,
yes, nice combine, nice middle sized tillage equipment. We got 16-row planter. The combine's in excellent shape. Good 4408 chopping head, flex head, and the tractors. Just a nice, clean, short sale, to tell you the truth.
Yep, and it's live and online.
Yes, both live and online. You can look at anything for descriptions or terms or questions you may have. You go to H&M Auctions. The catalog's already up, so you can take a look at there. There should be a lot of pictures of any particular thing you may be interested in.
And like I said, these tractors are what I saw right away. That to me, that the one behind you, 245, is that one a 10 or?
That's a 2010. It was bought new and serviced at the Matichek implement. That's just a few 3-4 miles down the road from here.
So he bought it new.
Yep, purchased new from Matichek's. The front wheel assist was purchased new there, and let me look to sure on the notes. The four-wheel drive was bought new there too.
Okay.
Yep.
And I did see on the 7130, it's got a Matichek sticker on it,
Yep.
which, like you said, I mean, we're right by Matichek's in Faribault, pretty famous dealership.
Yep.
In the quad track world, they're probably the quad track dealer in the country.
That is correct.
But 7130 two-wheel drive. So the 7130, 18442s looks like.
Yep.
Axle mount duals. I'm assuming these could probably be original tires for the duals. How many hours? It's pretty low, right?
Yeah, we're sitting right now with at listing time it was about 54-59, but this was used on an auger this fall, so it's got a few more hours, but we've updated the hours on it.
Okay.
Yep.
But still probably in that 5,500 neighborhood.
Yep, that's correct.
Yeah, and I mean original paint on a boxcar Magnum. She's not faded right out to pink or white or, you know, triple remotes. It's a 92 model, so it's fairly late. Good rubber. You know, on two-wheel drives, a lot of these that's perfect for what these tractors are doing now. You know, these aren't the main tillage tractor anymore, so why deal with the front wheel assist if you don't need it in some instances? And
no, just the boxcar Magnums. They've been through the years. The people that like them and know about them, they keep on trying to buy them.
Well, and you know, like this tractor here, a lot of guys got a 1086 or something for some chore work. Well, the 1086 is getting to the point that it's 50 years old.
Yep, they're looking for something with maybe a little newer cab, comfort.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still get all the things you need with a smaller tractor.
Yep. The 245, like I said, this one caught my eye right away because it's a 2010. So this is the last of the Cummins powered non-def. It's pre-def. Front duals are these 50s on it, 46s. So it is 46s, but it looks like it's got the luxury, it's got the leather seat, so I'm assuming it's luxury cab?
Yep, luxury cab. You got your 3-point, you got your quick hitch right on there, you know.
4 remotes.
4 remotes.
Knee deep in rubber because it don't have any hours on it.
Yeah, the Dennis and Troy weren't big farmers. They farmed right in this neck of the woods here, so Troy's, where Troy lived was probably a section down,
Okay.
so not super far away. And that's where, if it wasn't stored here, it was stored over at Troy's.
Yeah, nice tractor. Looks like it's got foot throttle. Yeah, and does the AMS stuff go with it?
Yep, the receiver and everything that's in there is staying with the tractor
Okay.
and sitting with about 1883 for hours.
Wow, not even 2,000 hours on it.
Yep.
385 Steiger. So this is Cummins powered, I believe. This is pre-def.
Yep. This one's going to sell with the Pro 600 monitor in it. It's got the leather seat in it, and once again another tractor that was bought new and serviced by Matichek's, good local Case IH dealer right down the road here. This
Yep.
tractor has a PTO too.
Okay.
So you 4-wheel drive fans, PTO in a 4-wheel drive doesn't come in every one of them.
No, put her on a grain cart.
Yep.
You know, and 385 horsepower, good size, without, you know, it's not too big.
No.
Cummins power, yeah, PTO, 4 remotes. Yeah, this is a tractor that you could do a lot with. Like I said, look at the rubber.
Yeah, good rubber, good rubber. Come from a good home. You know, purchase new. A lot of pluses to this tractor.
Yeah, Firestone deep treads. That's I like that. The 7130. Now, did he buy that new?
I'm gonna look at my notes just to make sure.
Really low hours.
Bought new at Matichek's.
Yep. So 8-row machine. It's a legacy, but it's really low hours, right?
Yep. Right now, at the present time, engine hours about 1882 and separator hours 959.
Okay, yeah. For a combine that's what, 12 years old?
Yeah. It's like I said, they weren't big farmers. They kind of just took care of what they had around here. And, you know, since we're talking about estate here, Dennis passed away a few years ago. So machines really haven't been used a lot in the last couple of years.
Okay. Nice combine.
Yep, but
You know,
this machine was over at Troy's
Yep.
place, and I know they said they had to bring it into Matichek's to do some service. So if you would have any questions about it,
it was serviced.
Yeah, yep. If you had any questions about it, Matichek's would know all
Everything about
history
this.
about it. Any service work, we talked to them. They got us to build sheets on all the bigger machines, and
Okay.
big dealer like that, sometimes it's always good because you can find out a few more things about some of the
Yep.
bigger equipment.
And then a 30-20 head
Yep.
with an air reel.
With an air reel, yep. With an air reel, looks pretty standard, but looks pretty straight to me.
Yeah. Yep. They're a good head. I know everybody wants a Draper, but for the money, that's a lot of head for.
A lot of people, yeah, there's a lot of people want the Draper, but there's a lot of people don't want to spend the money to get a Draper either.
Right.
Yep. But you got a good corn head here, 4408. You know, sure doesn't look all beat up by any means.
No, that's chopping head.
Yep. Chopping, got the hydraulic end rolls. That's good for certain years. Not everybody has them on their corn head.
Right. Yeah. And this is the head the same age as the combine?
Let me look here. I'll make sure.
Well, heck, the plastic's still on the buddy seat in the cab.
The corn head is a 2016.
Oh, so the head is newer than
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Head is newer than the combine.
A lot of rubber. I mean, everything's got great rubber.
Yep.
Freezing seed tender. This doesn't look very old.
No. Been shedded. Got good color to it. Got a roll tarp up on top there. Got your usual, like most of them have a Honda or Briggs motor in the back.
Yep.
There.
Looks like a Honda.
Yep. Pretty standard, but
So 8 row or 16 row. I take that back. 1250.
Yep.
This
Center
got
fill.
looks like it's got. So we got. Is that air for the closing?
Yep. We got roll cleaners on it, of course. Thumper pump, hydraulic drive, red ball valves, row shutoffs. That's always big on a planter. People
Yep.
always wondering if it's got row shutoffs. You know.
Pretty loaded up.
Yep, pretty loaded up for a Case IH. Case IH make planter. There's certain people who love these planters. There's certain people that don't like them. You know,
Yep.
it all depends on how you're set up. But you can just look at a planter and look at your markers. They're not all welded up. They're not all.
Yeah.
You know, I mean.
What year's the planter?
Let's see. I think I got it in my notes right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's fairly late. I mean, it's nice.
Oh, yeah.
It's clean as could be.
Yep.
But, yeah.
That's very, very clean. Will work for a lot of different things for a lot of people.
Yep. Yeah, and there's the red balls on there. So
Yep.
they were doing, looks like, in furrow starter. Or, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Field cultivator. What model is? It's
This
Tiger
is-
Mate 2, right?
Yep, it's a Case IH model 200, Tiger Mate 2, 36.5 foot. Got your 2-bar harrow, got your rolling
Yep.
basket. Kind of, I don't know, not to be biased, I think they make one of the better diggers on the market.
Well, and it's not all welded up, and you know I like the harrow and the rolling basket.
Yep.
You
Some
know.
some guys are for the rolling basket, some guys aren't, and you know, it's not like you could take it off if you wanted to, if you just wanted a harrow.
Yeah.
You know, but pretty tight. Shovels aren't all worn out. It's probably going to need a jack. That's what it's going to need.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. It looks like something
that
broke.
happens.
Well, yeah, a jack and yeah, just weld that. Actually, just weld that.
Yeah, you could just weld that up. But other than that, that's pretty simple.
And then a brilliant cultipacker.
Yeah.
Which I'm assuming around here, they probably would have been seeding down some hay with this. Or is there rock around here?
Well, in some places there's rock. Some places there's rock around here, but you know what I've heard with other people that had these brilliants, they say they make a really, really good seed bed.
Okay.
Make a really good seed bed, and you look at them big rollers on there. They're not all notched up. You know, you got good paint on it, so it's been stored inside when it's not been used. It's the big
Yeah.
XL series one, so it's folding, hydraulic lift. You know, they've been around forever, and they're
Oh yeah.
they're a good tillage tool.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because it seems like at one point it was, oh, that's all for rocks, but a lot of guys are just going to the giant rollers and,
Yep.
you know. 882 grain cart
Yep.
would look good on either that 245 or that 385.
It would work on either one of them. You know, the Brents make good product there, knee deep in rubber. Just pretty standard cart, not a lot of extras on it, but it'll do what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, it looks, I mean, there's still paint on the backside of the auger, and I mean, yeah, like you said, I mean, the tires, the size is still written on there, so it ain't like it's done a lot, I would say.
No.
Um,
I mean, you can kind of tell by the tractors and what it had to pull. None of them were
Yeah.
overworked.
yeah,
None of them were overworked. It's not real hilly ground around here. It's pretty standard ground around here.
yep. Couple swing hopper augers, a 10x71 and two 10x71s.
Yep,
One's just the older non-low profile swing.
that's correct.
Okay.
Yep. Pretty big.
The fertilizer seed tender
Yeah,
auger.
Yeah, you could probably mount that on a truck, or you could mount it
Yep.
onto a wagon if you wanted to.
Yep.
Got a couple storage tanks for chemicals.
Yeah. Century sprayer.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks, and this is clean.
Yeah, 60-foot booms on it, rinse tank, hydraulic drive.
It's 1,000 gallon?
Yep. Got a Raven monitor for it too.
Okay.
Yep. Raven monitor, you know, just getting tougher and tougher to find these mid-size sprayers.
Well, right. It just, yeah. I wonder, would L&D have sold these?
Oh, possibly. L&D, I mean, they're around. I mean, it's just the thing of spraying. Are you going to have the co-op do it, or are you going to do it yourself? You know, it
Well,
changes every year, it seems like.
a sprayer and a grain dryer have made me a lot more money than most pieces of farm equipment have.
Sure.
Case IH drill.
Yep.
So, what, 5,400?
I believe so. Yep, 5,400. It's a 20-footer, 10-inch spacings on it.
Press wheels.
Yep.
No grass seed.
No grass seed on it, just more for soybeans.
Yep. Okay.
Yep, but still, if you got some beans to drill in, it'll do the job for you.
Okay. Yeah. Hinneker stock chopper.
Yep.
Probably hasn't done a lot in a few years since I got the chopping head.
No, but I mean, what I do when I look at stock choppers, look at your hood.
Right.
Not all, I mean, it's not perfect, but it's not all banged up, and you know, you don't see a bunch of rock piles everywhere around here.
No. That's for, looks all right.
And stock choppers, you know, they're not just around everywhere where they used to be, and you know,
Well, I think that's what we're running into is nice stock choppers are kind of hard to find because people don't buy them new anymore. So here's something you don't see much anymore. This is a late model Case IH moldboard plow.
Yeah, very with. But yeah, it's a later model Case IH.
I'm assuming he bought it new, maybe.
Well, Matichek's is right down the road here.
Yeah.
And, you know, these, I spoke to the Matichek's a little bit, saying that we're gonna have the sale for these people, and there was kind of a, I could say, they're gonna miss a good customer, you know.
Right.
So.
Well, and I mean IH, that was the plow.
Yeah.
I mean,
in its day, it was the Plow.
Yeah.
Yep. And you know what? There's plenty of farmers out there that farm that still plow, you know, and there's different areas that they plow a lot.
Yeah.
And you know, it's
Southern Minnesota is one of the real last holdouts for moldboard plowing because erosion isn't necessarily a big deal around here. And look at the soil. That's not black because it's wet. That's black because it's black.
Yep, you got good soil over here.
So you want in the spring, you want to have it exposed and warming up, and you know.
Mm-hmm.
So is this M&W rotary hoe?
M&W rotary hoe.
Yep. Oh, folding.
Yep.
So nobody wants to use a rotary hoe, but if you're gonna have to use a rotary hoe,
well,
this beats the hell out of going down the road with something 25 feet wide and having to get somebody to stop people.
It's one of them things. When you need it, you need it.
Yes.
And you don't need it every year, and that's why you usually see some of these are tucked away in the corner in the shed,
Yes.
and they're just not used very often. But
Nope.
when they're in need, you need them.
Right. And then once again, there couldn't have been too many sold this late. This is a late Case IH.
Yep, late model, 1830. Good paint on it, good bar. You know, got that S tine on it. You know, got the stabilizer discs on it. Just a nice clean row crop cultivator.
You just don't see that a lot. So yeah, it has the Danish tooth and a gauge wheel, and I don't know. With the way things are going, we all might be looking for a cultivator again one of these days.
Ryan, you look at a lot of machinery through the year, and you know, all this stuff goes in peaks and valleys.
Yep.
And when you can't find one, the price goes up.
Yeah.
When there's a lot of them around, you know, it's just, you just wait. It all changes, it seems, every so many years.
Yeah, this is, if you need one.
Yeah. It's clean as a whistle.
Is this 8-row then?
This is 8-row.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, no, it's more than that.
Yeah,
3.
but it's not
6.
16 though, is it?
No, it's 12.
It is a 12 row.
Yep, 12.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Yep.
So they must have went to 16 row within the last, and probably had kept this cultivator, and so this thing probably hasn't done much at all. Well,
No.
and really, if you look at it, I mean, there's paint on everything.
Yeah, it hasn't been used very often.
No,
you
this
know,
is like
and
new.
it's been kept in the shed, and as farming got different, that was a piece of tillage equipment that wasn't used as much. But it, like I said, it goes in peaks and valleys.
Yeah, well, and we're finding out what weeds are resistant to what herbicide, but nothing so far is resistant to this.
Yep. No, if you're looking for that model cultivator, it's for sale real shortly.
Yeah, I don't imagine there was too many of this age that and then some hand. So a couple of hay baskets.
Yep. Yeah, two pro quality hay baskets. Troy did more of the haying, I believe. I didn't really get the story about all the hay, but all the haying equipment was over at Troy's place, so I'm guessing Troy was kind of more in charge of that than Dennis was.
Okay. And then a 489 must be hay bind?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, 489.
So, and it's a Ford New Holland, so it's a little bit later, not a Sperry.
No.
The pan's not rusted out.
No. Rubber rolls, there's some rubber off them, but that's not perfect, but I think it's very functionable. I've
seen a lot worse than that.
Yeah.
For sure. So, good old hay bind, 328. And a later 328 because it's got the green pickup, and you can see on the serial number that it's the later serial number. It's not like somebody painted that.
No, it was stored inside over at Troy's place. Probably the longest it's sat outside is the last week, 10 days here.
Getting ready for
getting ready for the sale, but very, very clean baler. If you're looking for a straight chute baler, it's gonna be sold with the applicator right there on it. And if you're looking for this model, they're out there, but this one's exceptionally clean in my eyes.
Hydraulic tension, and then that's hydraulic tension with the applicator, and fairly local, Northfield.
Yep, Northfield Tractor. They're Midwest now, but just a dealer right up the road.
Yep. And good old 640 hay rake.
Yep.
Dolly wheel.
Dolly wheel in the front. Just a good old standby. It'll rake your hay for you.
Yeah. Rubber mount teeth, 5-bar. Yep.
Yep.
They'll do a good job. Yeah, these are good rakes.
Yeah. Some of the older stuff is some of the best stuff in my opinion.
Well, right. And then this really caught my eye because it's a 550 Case IH spreader, which it's in pretty nice shape. You can see it ain't all rusted out, but this is a late, spreader, which, kind of cool. I'm talking about the warranty on the spreaders.
And here's something here too, Ryan, that you'll probably agree with me. Anytime you see that the serial number is still on a spreader, it hasn't been used that much.
No, I don't think they did a lot with this.
No, it's got a slop gate and single axle, good for smaller operations.
Yeah, these were this was an IH spreader, and then Case IH just updated the graphics and the paint scheme, and yeah, floor is good, T-bar chain in it. Sides look great. I mean, well, even the apron isn't, or I mean the end gate is not rotted out.
No. And all this equipment was stored inside. It wasn't left out in the weeds or anything like that. It was stored inside at both locations here. Where the auction is where Dennis's home farm. Troy's was, like I said, was just down a couple miles down the road.
Yep.
But he had sheds there also.
Well, yeah, and I mean, look, there's even paint on the beater yet. So I mean, this is one of those things where, buy a new one.
Yeah.
They're not cheap.
No, nothing is.
So if you got a small herd of cattle, and there you go, this is what you need.
Yep.
And then just a new built gravity box.
Yep. Minnesota Gear.
Yep, pretty famous around here.
Yep.
Minnesota Gears.
Yep, we're over in the great state of Minnesota.
Yep.
Couple fuel tanks.
Yep. A gas barrel and a diesel barrel, or an off-road and on-road, one or the other, right?
Yeah, they were, yeah.
But yeah, then not a lot of small stuff. Well, a couple IH suitcase weights. Those are always in demand.
Yeah.
So when's the sale? Oh, we didn't show the Ken. There's a T800 Kenworth. Is that an L10 or what?
That is. Let's make sure I can tell you the right thing here. Give me a second here. My notes got wet here. It's raining pretty good. 99 Kenworth.
Oh,
T800. It's an M11.
M11. Okay.
Yep, day cab. Just a good old day cab semi tractor.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should show them the Ripper too.
Oh, yeah, we kind of forgot about the Ripper.
Yeah.
And then that Dakota aluminum hopper.
Yep.
You guys are just going to have to walk with, because my phone's getting wet and I know it won't shut off. So we got to just entertain you while we walk over to this Ripper.
Yeah.
Because I can't do that good of editing without the phone shutting off here. So, 870 Case IH Ripper.
Yep, 870 Case IH Ripper. Good shape, front discs.
There's a flat tire that will be fixed next week.
Yep, it's getting fixed.
Okay, because yeah, don't worry, you're not buying it and you have to bring a spare. It's going to be taken care of.
Well, it's 870 Eco Tiger. Got the big front blades.
Yep.
Rock Flex. Lots of shanks on it. Got your leveler on the back. Just a real sharp unit.
Probably doesn't have an unbelievable amount of acres on it, I'm guessing, the way it looks.
No, it's got the big blades. You want to go over to the semi-trailer too?
Yeah, and we can show you that semi, because that's kind of a nice little hopper, because it's an aluminum Dakota. If that was a steel one, it wouldn't be quite as attractive, but it's an aluminum hopper.
Yep, and it's 2007 by year. It's a 40-footer, 60-inch sides, 96 wide, but aluminum, that always helps.
Oh yeah, this is a light trailer.
Oh yeah.
Very light, and short, get in and out of places. Yeah. Kind of nice to have the windows too.
You can see what you're getting yourself into.
Right. It's simple trailer, it's just spring ride. Got a tarp. Yeah.
Nothing flashy, but it'll get the job done.
For sure. And this kind of a nice step in between, a new Wilson or Timpty and an old steel trailer. At least with this one, it's not rotting away like,
No. And this was stored inside the shed when it wasn't used.
Yeah.
It was hooked up to the Kenworth here that they used for moving corn. They had their own dryer here, and we're not selling that on the auction, but they had dryer and they had bins here, so they didn't have to go far.
Right.
So
yeah,
that's why it's probably in as good a shape as it is.
Well, and the corn here probably would have went to, I'm assuming, Janesville or something.
Janesville or Claremont.
Yep.
Yep, Janesville or Claremont.
So they didn't have to go real far.
Nope.
8-bag air ride on the Kenworth. Yeah. Hub piloted wheels. Yeah. And pretty clean. You can still see there's decals on the frame. So she probably didn't run up and down the road in the winter a lot.
No.
And T800s, good trucks. 99 pre-emission. M11 is a good engine. Yeah. That's
kind of your basic day cab semi tractor.
Yeah. Yep. Good truck. It's a Packard cab. It's not rattling apart like some of the other brands. They're a good cab. This one isn't like, it's not a W9 and super fancy, but boy, it'll do the job. you know. So yeah, the 4th of September or December.
December 4th, 10 a.m. You can look at H&M auction for the whole catalog of the auction is already up and going. You can bid there if you like, or if you want to bid in person, you definitely can, because we're live and online together.
Yep.
Only about an hour and a half auction, short auction, very little small items, but good quality equipment from beginning to end.
Yeah. Well, thanks a lot. Yeah, beautiful stuff. Really is.
Thank you, Ryan, for coming down to visit with us. Would have been a little easier to do this not in the rain, but it's raining today.
That's all right.
Okay. We're never going to complain about rain.
Nope. It's been a fairly dry fall.
Yep.
You know, they say beef cattle love it outside. They'd much rather be outside. Do you girls want to explain what you're doing in here? I thought you liked it outside. Right. Yeah. What are you doing? Like, there's bedding. There's spots where you can lay down. Like, I tell you, these calves these days. This is miserable. Look who's in the pickup. Oh, she's coming out. So wintertime has hit us. Yeah, it got really cold. We got snow. We got more snow coming. Thanksgiving's weird because some years I've seen Thanksgiving where it's below 0, snowy, and I've seen Thanksgiving when it's t-shirt weather. So that other black heifer there, that's Gertrude. She's another brown Swiss Angus cross. Yeah. My daughter's doing chores right now. Shut the door on them so they can't get in. But they were out running around in the corn stalks, pawing through it a little. They're getting hay and feed. In another couple of weeks, I'll probably open the silage pile. I haven't been doing that. I have a leaking hydraulic cylinder on the 856, and the skid loader blew the cylinders out, and I've had that taken apart in the cylinders up at uptown. We have a hydraulic cylinder repair shop uptown, and been waiting to get the skid loader cylinders back because the 856 works. It just leaks really bad. So I don't want to be without a loader. So when we get the skid loader fixed, then we'll worry about the 856, but then I'll start feeding them corn silage. And if we don't get deep snow, we'll let them stay out on the pasture. If we have deep snow, though, we're going to have to take them off of here. The wire will short out. But, yeah. So now with, tiling and stuff slowing down, we started tiling for fall. We're going to run, hopefully, this afternoon for a little while. And then maybe a little bit tomorrow. And then we'll be done for probably at least a week, the way the weather looks. Hopefully we'll get the good snow. It'll insulate the ground. That's supposed to warm up in 10 days or a week or something like that. And we'll get back at it. But that'll give me a chance to put the door and the window in here. And we'll get this sided and everything. Dad will help me get the lights working in here. But, yeah. It's still way better than if we didn't have it done this far. But one thing I was going to show you guys that I thought was really cool. The other day it was cold and windy, and I went up in the hay mow to get hay down, and I was like, this is really cool. This hasn't happened in years, you know. Go up in the hay mow to get hay down, and if you look, that's just regular hay on that side. This side was that oat grass hay, and you can see the rodents got to it and chewed strings off of that like you wouldn't believe. So now we're pitching it down from there. But we got that oat grass hay that I baled a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, whatever it is now. Week and a half, I guess. That stuff's feeding great. They really like it. And it's staying cool. All right, so like I said, we'll be starting on tractor stories this week, or at least, you know, farm videos with people. And we're recording some Acres TV stuff next week too. So get a little bit more back to that. But, you know, part of this is we started the cattle herd for the kids and stuff. That took a lot more time. I invested a lot of time into this project that, you know, that time has to come from somewhere. And it's not like there's huge money in doing these videos where I don't have to worry about working and anything else too. You know, we have tiling stuff to do. So there's just a lot of work to do with one-man show on the farm and tiling to do. So, but yeah, I'm enjoying the cattle, you know, having getting the barn fixed up and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, we will have some more time now for the videos and that. So, yeah, thanks for being patient. So hopefully you guys had a good Thanksgiving. We'll see you next